Hello all. Last weekend, a LinkedIn post alerted the world to a database of Fortinet credentials on the internet. This week, it exploded into a major issue now named FortiBleed. More on that in a moment. CISA issued orders that several products needed to be patched by Sunday, June 21, 2026. Hey, at least they get the longest day of the year to get it done. Anthropic's Claude Fable 5 is still shut down worldwide with no news as to when it, or a more secure variant, may reappear. And of course, we have lots of other news items to skim and digest. This email and video commentary is from the RedDotSecurity.news website that contains a plethora of links to other items not mentioned here that are worth skimming to see if they interest you or pertain to your particular environment or of those you support. There's a lot more than what's provided in these opening comments, so let's get to the headline news. F5 Networks released an out-of-band patch for a critical Nginx defect, or actually multiple defects. The most severe can enable a threat actor to execute code on vulnerable systems. There is some mitigation guidance in case you can't apply the update immediately. It would be wise to address this quickly since evil people are actively prowling for these types of vulnerabilities. Fortinet FortiBleed exploded into the consciousness of most security professionals this past week when the scope of this massive active credential harvesting and exposure began to be fully understood. There are over 21,000 different domain names currently listed along with over 84,000 credentials. Companies such as Chevron, Spotify, Samsung, Oracle, Lenovo, FedEx, ADP, Siemens, TP-Link, Netgear, DHL, and many more major brands are listed among the victims. Many of these have already had threat actors rummaging around their networks doing nefarious things via the credentials. Others are not yet utilized. The race is now on for everyone with the Fortinet firewall to rotate credentials, enforce MFA, and follow additional vendor guidance to secure their firewalls. This is as critical as it gets. And if that wasn't enough, Fortinet published that FortiSandbox is now under active exploitation. There is a patch available, so if you have this, patch it immediately. Klue, an intelligence collection and analysis engine that ties into many companies' Salesforce data, was breached a little over a week ago via their Battle Cards app. It's suspected that hundreds of companies, including at least 7 security vendors, may have had data potentially harvested by the dirtbag group known as Icarus. Salesforce has shut down the integration, and forensic work is now underway to determine the scope of the breach. This will be one to follow since Klue also has integrations with other vendors such as HubSpot, Microsoft, SharePoint, Zoom, and Google Drive. Broadcom continues to tick off longtime VMware clients with their inflexible, egregious price increases. UK retail giant Tesco has had enough and is jumping ship with its 40,000 servers. For Broadcom's part, their strategy is actually paying off, to some degree. Significantly fewer clients to support, but higher revenue coming in. It'll be interesting to see if that will sustain long-term, or are the ones paying the massively jacked-up prices actively migrating and plan to drop VMware as soon as they're able. This coming Sunday, June 21, 2026, is Father's Day in the U.S., and it's also the longest day of the year, the summer solstice. I hope that the dads out there get a little bit of extra sunshine to enjoy their day, and their children and computers cooperate with them, and may they always keep the shields up.